Hello, Miss Lan.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Happy New Year. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Yes. How are you? How are you?
It's good for me, you know. Yesterday we had the end year party in
Ooh,
our company. Yes,
a year-end
it's
party. Okay, I see. A year-end party. How was it? How was the party?
it's really nice.
Okay.
Yes, you know. Of course, we have a party, a special party for
Mm-hmm.
all of our employee,
Wow.
worker, and staff. All of us, yes. And during the staff, our general director he reviewed the whole year. What what were we affected?
Uh-huh.
What were we did to save the money
Okay.
during the COVID time?
Mm-hmm.
And also the topic, I mean that the slogan for next year is will be power up 1%. It
Oh.
means we try to save maximum 1%.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, we also a big company. Uh, we have 3 locations, and the total member over than 3,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's why on the 1%, but still have a meaning.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
right.
we say, yeah, we say a power of 1%.
The power of
This
one
is the
percent.
new,
It
yes,
just means that everybody matters.
yes,
Everybody's important. Some people
yes,
will say, "Ah, we're not important because we're not in the management position. Ah, we're not important because we're just this and that." No, everybody matters. Let's
yes,
say for example, you have 100 people in your company. One
yes,
person equals 1%. Everybody matters. Yeah, I got the meaning. Wow, amazing. All right.
yes.
Anyway, yeah, but how's your did you some way some I know you celebrate the lunar new year much more, but do you some way
Yes.
somehow celebrate January 1 as a new year?
For the new year, you know, now we are busy for the our production.
Uh-huh.
Our
Yeah.
production for the Lunar New Year, yes. And you know, when the Lunar New Year come, so we will have 6 days off.
Mhm.
Yes, this means we
Okay.
have more time for our family, for our relative, for relax.
Yeah, which I agree. I agree, and I appreciate Free Talk English for giving us the time off last December 31 and January 1. You know what I did? Me and my wife, we just slept almost the whole
Uh-uh.
day. Why? She's working in a hospital. She's a frontliner. You know,
Yes,
work in a hospital nowadays because of COVID-19 is very stressful. Me,
yes,
I teach the whole day. I teach from 3 o'clock, midnight, early morning, all the way up until 9 or 10, and then I'm gonna teach my son all the way up until the afternoon. In the
uh,
afternoon, you know, moving forward, I'm with Free Talk English. So we slept the
yes,
whole day, me and my son included, and when we woke
yes,
up, we just eat what we wanted, salad, what have you. We enjoyed movies. We had a marathon. We were watching movies after movies after movies, and my son taught me this. My son taught me this. I don't know if you know this game. It's called Uno. It's a card game, and I thought
yes,
card games are bad. I used to say, "Nah, I don't like card games. Those are bad." No, tatay. Card games are good. It makes you think. It's not, card games for gambling. It's a mind game, and I was like, oh my god,
yes.
my son taught me a game. Wow, that shows how smart my son is. So we enjoy that. He always tell, Tatay, can we play Uno? Tatay, can we do this? Can we watch this? Can we do that? And I appreciate that time. As I've said, I'm very thankful with Free Talk English because they gave us, that days off for us to be with our families. Because honestly, I said to myself, I don't want to have a vacation. I wanted to work. But when I was in the vacation, that's when I realized and appreciated, hey, time with my family is very important. I loved it. We enjoyed it. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
able to rest. And let's go back to your lesson for today. I don't know if you've forgotten, but yeah, it's 4 days, 4 days off. But yeah, we're going to start with page 51. Okay. I think you read this. We read this already, but we're going to do a review. Again, why? Of course, for us to refresh our memory, for us to stay sharp. You know, you don't want to get dull. You want it to be sharp. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to work on page 51. We're going
Yes.
to read the best day of my life. What can you do? All right. Tell me
So
if you're
I
there.
will read
Yeah, are you there?
already.
Okay,
Yes.
let's read. You're so anxious to read. Let's go.
The best day of my life
Mhm.
is quiz contributor is the thriller writer my Manic,
It's
right?
Minette, actually. It's like a minute.
Minute,
Minette
minute,
Walters. Uh huh.
minute quarters, right?
Right. Correct. Correct. Continue, please.
Yes. Yes. One of the best days of my life was when my agent phoned to say that my first novel, The Ice House,
Hmm.
has been accepted by a publisher. I'd finished the book 18
18.
months earlier, and I didn't think it was ever going to be published. It was one morning in the autumn of 1990 when the phone call came. I was 39, and a friend of mine turned up, sat down at my kitchen table, and burst into tears because she was having problems with her marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing my best to try to console her when the phone rang. So there I was, listening to the best news of my life while my friend was crying over the worst news of her life.
Mm-hmm.
My agent said, "Aren't you pleased?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you more excited?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "I'm, but I'll tell you later." I put the phone down and tried to be sympathetic
Very
to my
good.
friend.
Uh-huh.
But at 11 o'clock, I could I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it any longer. So I said, "Stay there. I have to go out for 10 minutes." I came back with a bottle of champagne.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Very good. Champagne, correct.
Yeah. You and I are going to drink some champagne, I said, and told her my good news. She was a much happier lady when she left.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
I can't remember how many publishers had turned down my book because my agent didn't tell me. I don't know how many copies is sold now. A couple of million, I should think, because it's published in 36 countries. But I have absolutely no sympathy for those publishers who rejected my book. I was deeply hurt at the time, but now I'm laughing.
Laughing. It's like life. Sometimes you're down, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're in the middle. But it's not always
Yeah.
up, it's not always down, it's not always the middle. That's a good thing. All right, let's review some of the words here. I'm gonna type it in. Can you please read them again?
Yes, sorry, teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it too noisy? The background sound
I
from my
hear some
side
people, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can still
is
continue.
still
Let them have fun.
yes.
It's okay.
So teacher, when we are listening,
Okay. It's okay actually.
yes, I'm come back.
Yes. Oh, it's okay actually. I can hear them, but that's totally fine. They don't, they don't distract us. Not unless you are distracted. But again, okay. I want you to please read this.
Yes, going
Going.
back.
Okay. Again, it's sometimes I tell you to do paraphrasing. Paraphrasing like cutting the words so that you can read them, much more better, or you can pronounce them much more clear. In this case, you don't cut the words. You don't say going, say going. It's just like one simple or one fast swoop. Going.
Yeah,
Can you try that again?
going, going,
Very good. So no
going,
more going, just going. Very good. All right, let's go back to the.
going.
Let's go back. Another word. It's not actually a word. It's a number. And try this one, please.
36.
36. Six. I know for a fact that six or X, the letter X is not very common in your area. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I need to hear the sound of X much more. It's like SK or like this. It's like this.
36. Six.
There's an S at the end.
Six.
So instead of saying
Six.
30, instead of saying 36, because sick is like this. This one is sick. But if you add SICKS, six. So it's more like this number. Six. Try again. Six.
Six.
Yes, there. There. You got it, see? It's actually practice. You know how it works. Yeah. You've been my student for more than a year now, and you know it works. Practice makes perfect. Six. Okay, next word and last word. So I just noticed three. All right.
Publisher.
Okay.
Publisher.
Publisher. What is missing? The missing here is the letter S. Publishers. I need to still hear the sound of the S. It is very common when it comes to words that ends with an S. Sometimes you don't pronounce the sound of the S. Not just you. I mean, all of my other students do that. So I would like to also start with you that yeah, you should be mindful of the spelling, especially with the S at the end. Like for example, others, others,
Others.
basics.
Basis.
Where is it? There. Basics. Anything that might actually end with letter S. Okay, so that's for the pronunciation part. You still did great. You still did great. All right. Let's go a bit, bottom. Letter A. Read the article and choose A, B, or C. In 1990, Minette Walters was blank about the chances of her first novel being published. Is it A, quite optimistic, B, quite pessimistic, or C, quite worried? In
Be quite optimistic.
Okay, let's study that. Now this is
Optimistic.
where the paragraph or yeah, This is where you cut into the words. Pessimistic. How do you cut it,
Pessimist.
teacher? Pe se. SSI is not C. It's more like se. Pessimistic. C. Mystic. That's how you divide it. All right. Pe se. SSI is considered as SE. And then miss. And then tick. Pessimistic.
Pessimistic.
Very good.
Mystic.
You got it. You got it. Very good. Very good. All right. So your letter B is correct. She is quite pessimistic. She didn't even know how much copies that it sold. All right, number 2. When her agent first phoned, Minette felt that she blank celebrate the news. When her agent first phoned, Minette felt that she blank celebrate the news. Is it A, shouldn't, B, had to, or C, could?
I shouldn't.
Shouldn't is very correct. All right. Number 3. Her agent couldn't understand blank. Her agent couldn't understand blank. A, why she was crying, B, what she was saying, or C, her reaction.
See her reaction.
Her reaction, because even her agent said that, don't you like, to celebrate or what? He just didn't understand, her reaction basically. Why was she acting that way? Very good. Number 4. In the end, Minette's good news made her friend blank. A, feel better, B, feel worse, or C, leave early.
I feel better.
Feel better. It was also written in the story that when Minette's friend left, she feels a lot, better, basically. Number 5. Now that she is very successful, she blanked the publishers who rejected her. A, feels positive towards, B, feels negative towards, or C, understands.
B feels negative towards.
She feels negative towards the publishers. What did she said? But I have no sympathy for those publishers who rejected my book. I was deeply hurt at that time, but now I'm laughing. Ah. All right. Now, letter B. Look at the highlighted words and phrases. Can you guess what they mean? Let's go back to the story. Okay. Number 1, burst into tears. What do you understand, or how do you think this means?
Burst into tears.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, cry.
Cry. All of a sudden, you just cried. You heard a bad news, a sad story. All of a sudden, you just burst into tears. Very good. All right. Next one, sympathetic.
Sympathetic. Sympathetic is mean to show the understand.
To understand. All right. Let's get technical. Sympathetic means feeling or showing or expressing sympathy. It's like, you understand what they're going through. It's like this. Miss Lan, I felt sad because you're also sad. I understand what you're going through. It's like that. You feel the other person's emotions. All right. You're showing sympathy. All right. Very good. Next. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it.
I couldn't stand it. I cannot bear anymore.
I cannot bear anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't stand it, basically. It's like this.
Yeah.
Imagine Like, for example, in your town, it was a Sunday. Sunday, the whole city of the lot lost power. No power at all. And it's very hot. Just imagine. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I know the lot is very cold, but it's very hot. It's very hot. No electricity. There are mosquitoes everywhere, and up to the point that you are, enduring a 9 hour long blackout or power outage. And then at the end of it, you just say, I couldn't stand it. It's so hot. There's a lot of mosquitoes. There's no electricity. I couldn't stand it. Another example, a lot of people, what we have been through with 2020, the past year, 2020, COVID-19, some people lost their jobs. Some people lost their loved ones because of
Yeah.
the pandemic. Some would even say, I couldn't stand it anymore. I couldn't stand what 2020 is bringing us. So it's like that. All right. Very good. Next one. Turn down. Excuse me. Turned
Turn
down.
down.
Mhm.
That means reject.
Rejected. Basically, rejected, or we said no to something. It's like somebody, let's say for example, someone applied in my company. Sir, I would like to apply as this and that to your company, and I checked his records. It's not showing good, so I turned him down. That's one of the meanings. Yeah, you got rejected. Very good. Lastly, deeply hurt.
Deeply hurt.
Deeply hurt.
I mean, a bit, a bit, not a bit, but a big, a big
A
hurt.
big, big hurt.
Deeply hurt.
Or, should I say, not, yeah. Excuse me, I have to clear my throat. It's really cold here now. I know it's not too cold for you, but it's kind of like 21 here, so it's really cold. It affects my throat. Yeah, I know it's not for us. It's already cold. Anyway, deeply hurt. It's not just like big hurt. It stems way beyond. Like for example, I'm not gonna forget what you did to me. I was so hurt, very badly hurt, that you can't forgive that person who hurt you. That's what deeply hurt means. Okay, let's go now to letter C. Okay, excuse me, can I just take a sip of water? Okay, we're going to listen to 3.9.
19.
Okay, let me just go get that audio. 3.9.
3.19. Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 3.19 rather. Yeah, you're right. Let me just take.
3.15.
Okay. This is 3.15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There you go. Hopefully this is the one. 3.19. Let's listen carefully.
3.19.
3.19. 1.
Oh no! I can't find my mobile.
Well, you had it when we were in the cafe. You were texting your friend.
Oh, yes, that's right. Maybe I left it in there.
Do you want to go back and see?
Oh, but can you phone me first? Then if my mobile's in the cafe, maybe someone will answer it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I can hear it.
Hey,
It must be in your bag
it
somewhere.
must be in your bag.
No, it's in my jacket pocket.
2.
2.
I'm starving.
I'm
What
starving.
time did you ask them to come?
When did you ask
I
them
said to
come
come at 8 o'clock
I
for
said to come
drinks
at
and
8
then
o'clock for
dinner at
drinks,
8:30.
and dinner
Well,
at
it's 8:15 now.
It's 8:15
Yes, they should be
now.
here any minute.
Yes, they should be here
They're
any
usually
minute.
very punctual.
They're usually very punctual.
Ah, that must be them.
That must be them.
Oh, hello. Sorry to disturb you. We're collecting for Christian Aid.
Christian Aid.
I'm sorry, I make regular
I'm sorry, I
contributions.
make regular contributions.
Who was it?
Who was
Somebody
this?
collecting money for
Somebody
charity.
collecting money for charity.
Honestly, I really think people should
Honestly, I
phone
really
when they're
think
going to
people
be
should
late.
phone
It's
when they're
very
going to be late.
inconsiderate.
It's very
It's nearly 20
inconsiderate.
past
It's
now.
nearly 20 past now.
3.
3.
No. Is that you?
Is that
It doesn't look anything like
Doesn't
you.
look anything like you.
Didn't know you used to have long hair.
Well, this passport is nearly 10 years old, which reminds me I'm going to have to renew it soon.
Well, you definitely need a new photo. You look really awful.
You look really awful.
Okay, let's see yours then.
No, I can't see it. I hate showing people my passport photo.
Come on, you've seen mine.
You've seen mine.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's a lot better than mine.
It's a lot better than
In
mine.
fact,
In
I
fact,
think I prefer your hair
I
as it
think I
was
prefer
then.
your hair as it was then.
4.
4.
So, where did you meet him?
At work. He's one of the designers.
What's he like?
What's he
Oh,
like?
he's funny, intelligent.
Yes, but what does he look like?
Yes, but what does he
Oh,
look like?
just like Pierce Brosnan.
Just
Tall,
like Pierce
dark, and
Brosnan.
handsome.
Tall, dark,
No,
and
I'm
handsome.
joking. He's
No, I'm
got
joking.
short, dark
He's
hair,
got
and
short,
he's not
dark
very
hair,
tall,
and he's not
but I
very
think he's
tall,
really good
but I
looking.
think he's really good looking.
5.
5.
What happened? How did it go?
How did it go?
No comment.
Not again.
Not again.
What did you do this time?
What did you do
Nothing.
this time?
I mean, nothing wrong. It was really unfair, just because I was going a tiny bit fast in the high street.
Oh, well, you just had to take it again.
You just have to take it
Third
again.
time lucky.
Third time lucky.
Okay, I think that's it. Would you like to listen again? Or would you like to answer now?
Try to answer. I
Okay.
don't have enough time to listen one more time.
Okay, well, if you like, we could continue tomorrow, but as you wish. All right, let's continue. All right, so for number 1, where's the girl's mobile? A, in the cafe, B, in her pocket, C, in her bag.
B in her pocket.
B, in her pocket, jacket pocket. Number 2, how late are their friends? A, less than 15 minutes. B, more than 15, or sorry, B, 15 minutes, or C, more than 15 minutes.
Yes, C, more than 15 minutes.
C is correct. Okay. Number 3, who looks good in their passport photo? A, the woman, B, the man, or C, neither of them.
Who looks good in their passport photo?
Mhm.
It seems that they say it's not good, so I will select letter C.
Letter C, neither of them. Number 4,
Or letter E.
letter B.
Which one is right?
It's actually from what I understand, it's actually the woman, because when they're both saying that their pictures are not good, but at the end, the man says, "Oh, I like your hair here in this picture," and the woman says, "Really?" It's like she's accepted it. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Number 4, the girl's new boyfriend is A, tall and with long dark hair, B, tall with short dark hair, or C, short with short dark hair.
C, soft with short dark hair.
Very good. All right. And number 5, how many times has the woman failed her driving test? A, 1, B, 2, or C, 3?
How about B?
B, it's actually letter C. That's why they said, yeah, third time's charm. Okay. Anyway, we're going to recall this tomorrow. We're going to review this tomorrow. It's 9 o'clock. And again, thank you so much for coming to your class. I am so happy to see you again. And I'll be seeing more of you every day from here on. All right. Happy New Year, Miss Lan. You did a great job today.
Thank you. Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New
Goodbye.
Year.
See you
Goodbye.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.